Hey everybody. Hey everybody, this is Willy from Wow Academy. So, as per normal, I'll need to actually see the connection to see whether everything is fine. To see whether everything is okay. Let me just see whether is it connected. I think it does. Right, so let me just take a look over here. Okay. Right, so let's wait for a while for some of you guys to actually come into the Facebook Live itself, into the live. If you're on, YouTube, if you're on YouTube, let me know. All right, if you're watching this live, I don't say it's going to be Facebook Live. It's a live session itself. All right. So if you're on YouTube, let me know. All right. If you can see me on YouTube, is everything's okay, and all that. Okay. Let me just. All right. So today's topic, right? We're going to talk about behind the scene of my seven-figure Amazon e-commerce business. All right. And the thing is that I don't know whether I've mentioned this before, because in the past, right, I think I have did one podcast about how to actually be on the business instead of in the business, right? Okay, and also I did YouTube content about how to be on the business itself. Let me just see whether let me just scroll this thing away. Okay, hi. So if you're here, let me know. You can just say hi, right, to see whether let me just to see whether are you able to actually hear me, or if you're not able to hear me, let me know. All right. Hey Christina, hi. So I think you guys can hear me well, right? Because today I'm trying to actually do some kind of improvement to the live. Okay. So yeah, I hope everything is fine. Okay. So let me just share this portion of the screen itself. Okay. So how do I actually came about to reach seven figures, right? Like, I done that a couple of years back, right? And this business, right? This business, I'm not only selling on Amazon per se, all right? So I'm selling on like Shopify. I have my own Shopify website, and Shopify and Amazon business itself, right, is actually part of my e-commerce ecosystem. So it's literally an ecosystem where you can actually use the Shopify platform, all right, Shopify, and also Amazon platform itself to fulfill products. So if you store your products at Amazon, all right, you can actually fulfill to your Amazon customers and all that, and you can actually channel your sales through your Shopify store, right? So that means if you are selling on Shopify, you can actually make use of Amazon's FBA system, okay, to actually do multi-channel fulfillment, all right, MCF. So this whole thing, right, become a very interesting ecosystem for me, so that I'm able to actually build a seven-figure, Amazon e-commerce business. At the same time, I'm able to build an eight-figure revenue. Revenue profit is about seven figures in annual profit itself. Annual profit ecosystem. So the whole thing is an ecosystem itself, right? So it consists of email marketing for both Amazon itself. I'm using like Active Campaign, right? Active Campaign to actually do email marketing. Then Amazon customers, they come into my Amazon store, they'll go to my Shopify store to register warranty and all that, to collect emails, so on and so forth, right? And we do a lot of influencer marketing. So influencer marketing, right, they actually from influencer marketing, right, they will either channel to Amazon or channel to Shopify. All right. So my brand ambassadors, influencers itself, influencers wannabe, they will go to my Shopify store and register their interests, right? So Shopify store is literally like another website. It's just a website like WordPress and all that. So who actually powers my entire ecosystem? Who actually runs my entire ecosystem? Can you guys guess who is actually running this ecosystem right now? Who is running my Amazon business, who is running my Amazon business. No, who is running my e-commerce business, Amazon, Shopify business. Who is doing that, right? Can you guys actually comment below who is doing that, right? Is it me, myself, I have to actually do everything, or my team of people? Hi, Eiling. Hi. Hey, Mark. Maria. Maria is my first VA. Can say that, Maria, right? Yeah, one of my first VA. Yes, Summer, you're right. My VA, right? My VA team, okay? My VA team, right now, 100%. All right? Okay? Clement, you're wrong. Okay, my VA team, okay, runs the whole team, the whole business itself. All right? The whole business, the whole ecosystem. All right? So what does my VA team look like? What are they doing? What is their department? What is their roles and responsibilities? Okay, so the VA team, right, approximately there are about 20 people. All right, 20 people. Okay, I try to keep it short and simple. If not, somebody's going to complain that I speak too long. All right, Sherry. Okay, so 80% is from Philippines, PH. Right, 20% is global. All right, global. That means, some of them are from Singapore. One of them is from Singapore. The rest is actually from other countries, right? US, Ghana, right? And so, from this 80, from this 20 people, right? Okay, I have one is the general manager itself. Okay, one general manager, GM. Okay, and after that, right? Okay, this will have 4 different departments. Right. Okay, one is the product team. Okay, let me just use different color. Product team. Okay, then the other one is the sales and marketing. Sales and marketing team. All right, then the other one is the financials and planning. Financials and planning. All right, and the other one, the last one, right? Let me just erase this so that it can be a bit cleaner. All right, the last one is going to be the customer care. Let me just close this. All right, customer care. Customer care and account team. All right, so over here, right, let me just close this. Okay, over here, right, okay, let me talk about the product team first. Okay, the product team, right, okay, normally they actually they find and research products. Okay, so all the product researcher, let me just mark this. So right now I'm talking about this. Okay, so we got the product researcher. Excuse me if I can't see your message because my screen is like literally covered. Okay, so they have a team, or rather they have 1 or 2 product researcher. All right, and they are in charge of talking to suppliers, negotiate the price with the suppliers, right, and also talk about how to actually submit the logo, the packaging design, who are the packaging designers, who are the insert card designers, blah blah blah. Then they will coordinate with each other, because the thing is that this product team, right, we source different, in a private label product, right, there is the product itself, there's logo, there's packaging, right? So the logo and packaging can be together in one factory. The product itself, right, is another factory, and the insert card, right, most of the time is another factory. So there's 3 factories that we need to coordinate. All right, so the product team, they will do that. Okay, and they will talk to the inspection companies that we use, and they'll get samples. All right, like for example, the raw samples, the pre-production samples, and all that. So they'll get everything for the team lead itself. So over here, right, I'm talking about team lead. Okay, so we have one team lead here. So this is the GM. So this is one person, right? So the other person is here. One. So the team lead is like the team managers, right? So all the team managers will answer to the GM. Okay, so let me just share with you the structure first before I continue. What do they do like every day, every week, every month? Okay, so the product team, they'll actually do like inspection, or rather they don't do inspection themselves. They get the inspection company to do that. They actually collect samples like just what I mentioned to you, and also they come up with the product design lah. So sometimes we want to actually customize our own product, then the product team will do that. All right, so filing for patent and all that, then they will coordinate with the financial and planning team because they need the money for that. Later I talk about that. All right, so if I talk too fast, please let me know. All right, okay, please let me know if I machine gun everything away. All right, so the second part, right, is the sales and marketing. All right, the sales and marketing people. So the sales and marketing people, right, okay, right now I'm here already. Okay, sales and marketing people. So the sales and marketing, right, they will list my products on Amazon listing. They will list my product on Shopify. They'll beautify the Shopify listing. They'll beautify the Amazon listing. They'll try to actually apply on Walmart. That time we got approved already about 2 years back, and right now we are also selling on Walmart, right? And they actually just migrate the listing from Amazon to the Walmart listing. All right, so they are there, right, to see where to list our products on. All right, so some of them say that, hey, why not we actually do Etsy? Sure, go for Etsy. Okay, then they have to plan the marketing strategy. All right, so we always talk about the buyer persona, who is our target audience. Like for example, what is Bata, Converse, New Balance, this kind of shoe company. Who is their target audience, right? Who are their target audience? So you cannot say that those people who have legs is their target audience. No such thing. All right. So you must understand. They must understand that who are the target audience for this kind of products. All right, and how to angle the sales angle. How to actually communicate with with potential buyers and all that. Right, and okay, so let me just take a look at this. Something is weird. Okay, so next, right, they will need to handle wholesaling deals. Okay, so they, sometimes, right, we will actually, work with some wholesalers in the US. All right, so some township, which we think that, we can actually have a wholesale deals with them, then we will actually send them maybe about 200, 300 units, right, to sell over there. So we prepare those kind of like, those kind of like cardboard cutout for them to actually display at a store, and we just sell it in bulk, right? So let me, sorry, give me a moment. I think there's some interruption. Right. Are you guys able to hear me? If you guys able to hear me, let me know. I just want to check. So sorry for that, because I think there's some kind of weird problem. The screen is flashing. Are you guys able to hear me, right? Okay, Christiana say can hear very clear. Okay, that's great. Okay, so all right, Mark says can hear. Okay, that's great. Thanks for that. Okay, so let me just change that. Okay, where's my, okay, never mind. Okay, so wholesale, my team will actually always strike out with those strike out some kind of deals with wholesalers. You'll be surprised because there's some kind of a mom and pop businesses in the US, right? They want to get in bulk orders from Amazon sellers because they want to be very competitive, and they know that a lot of people nowadays, they buy from Amazon, right? So they want to buy my products in bulk, put it at their store, and show people, say that, hey, the products that you want, right, is in my store and it's cheaper than what they are selling on Amazon, right? So literally I supply them, I become a supplier, right? And they just leave it at the store, they just display at the store, and we help them to, we give them some kind of collateral, to help display the products at the store itself. So the team will do that. All right, and they'll handle email marketing. They'll analyze those kind of like campaign outcome, like for example the wholesale campaign, the email marketing campaign, the collaboration with influencers, and all that. And they'll also go and plan product launches, what kind of product to launch, how to launch that product. After the product team decided, then they will decide what kind of marketing launches to go for, right? And how to actually do joint ventures also. So we do a lot of joint ventures with competitors on Amazon, all right? How do we do that? Because when we do in the past, I used to talk about this, this contest where people they have to opt in, then they gain certain number of points. When they have certain number of points, right, then they can actually get our products for free. All right. So we coordinate with some of the competitors out there. If you buy my product, or rather, if you opt in for, the contest with your details, if you share this with your friends and all that, then you get more points. You're able to get my product and the competitor's product for free. Right. So in all, right, when you do joint ventures with your competitors, you're going to get more eyeballs and you're going to get a combined traffic, right, to your listings, to your brand awareness, right? So this is what I always love to do, right? Do joint venture, or rather, not really competitors also can, not competitors also can. So if you're selling coffee press, you might want to actually link up with those kind of like small private label coffee makers, all right? Those people who actually, harvest coffee bean and they actually manufacture into this kind of like small packaging. There's a lot of private label brands in the US, so we'll coordinate with them. We'll say that, hey, in order for you to actually win our coffee press and that delicious coffee, right, okay, you have to do this. You have to actually opt into our contest. All right, so this is what we do, joint ventures. And also they have to think about the positioning of our brands. Okay, what is the positioning, what is the core message, what is the mission, what's the vision of this brand itself. All right, so they have to do that. And of course they have to handle all the influencer marketing. All right, so that's the sales and marketing team. Next we are talking about the financials. All right, in short, I can talk about this whole day, right? But today I only have like half an hour. All right, so I try my very best, right, to shortcut everything. So that's why I have this summary of all the talking points. If not, I will go somewhere else. Right? I always love to talk about my team. Okay. So so the third thing, right, is the financials and planning team, which is the accountants, the logistic manager, the log guy. So this team, right, they actually handles logistics. That means collaborate. They always communicate with the freight forwarders. They always communicate with the customs office to see whether the product do we incur any additional tax, additional problems, additional certification that we have to get, right? So they have to handle that. So once they know that, hey, we have to get certain certification, right, then they'll throw it to the product team. So after this, I'll talk about how my team actually communicate with each other. All right. So after that, they will need to actually plan the warehouse, the third party logistic itself in the US, which warehouse we are using and what kind of, services they provide. Like, for example, if they actually can fulfill our products from the warehouse to, our Shopify's customers itself. And also the thing is that because you guys know that you cannot send a lot of units into Amazon because they have they want you to sell. They do not want to let you store product over there because you'll be charged long-term storage fees, right? So the thing is that this logistics team, right, they will plan and they will drip the inventory from our third-party logistic partners into Amazon itself. They will drip. All right, so that means, let's say for example, we have like maybe 20 pallets, then they'll drip like 2 pallets this month. Then the next the next 2 pallets will be next month, right? While storing the rest of the pallets in the warehouse. All right, so they'll drip. All right, we do a lot of dripping in this sense. So the logistic guy, they'll plan along with the sales and marketing team to see whether the sell-through rate is it going to be very, very high, like 20%, then if it reaches more than certain threshold, right, then the logistic guy will actually push more inventory into the warehouse, right? So next will be inventory control and planning, like just what I mentioned earlier. They'll do coordinate with the freight forwarders. They'll plan the inventory and see whether is it time to actually bring in more inventory itself. All right. And the other part of the financial team, right, financial and planning team, is of course the accountants. So the accountants, right, they will actually plan the cash flow. They'll budget the cash management. They'll budget everything. They'll tell me that, Willy, I'm spending a lot of money, or rather they'll tell the GM. Then GM will tell me that we're spending a lot of money. Well, then we need to, tell them that, hey, the marketing, actually we have some ROI and all that. So yeah, long story short. Okay. And they need to budget. They need to tell me that, hey, how much budget we have for this month, for this quarter, then they always tell me that no budget. Okay, but anyway, I hope my team is not watching this. Okay, because they always tell me that no budget, really we got to actually cut down on certain expenses. I say, yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so they are there, right, to control the cash. Very good, because I always like to spend, so they help me to control, right? But thanks to them, because I put pressure on them also. Like, I also tell them that we need to reach like 10% growth every year. This year COVID, we need to do 20%. Are we able to make it? Then they are like, okay, able to make it, yes, but can we focus on the 20% product that give us 80% of the profit itself? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we always have some kind of debate with the financial team lah. So luckily my GM is there. Okay. So next would be the customer care team. All right. Okay. This is live. They are all listening. Yeah. Yeah. I know some of them already. A lot of them, they are listening. All right. But the thing is that we have this kind of jokes, right? We have this kind of jokes, say that, hey, the accountants. Anyway, the accountants, a lot of them, right, in my team, not a lot of them, like there's two, always are not free, because they always need to talk to the sales and marketing team, right? Because, the sales and marketing team, right, they are running KPIs, they need to reach my KPI. At the same time, they need to reach the financial team, right? They need to reach my target of like 20% growth this year, especially. So there's going to be some kind of wrestling involved, lah. But in details, they need to debate, all right, how to actually pull the funds and all that. But it's okay, and it's good that I always need to justify with them, with the GM, right? Like the expenses that we spend, is it justifiable? All right. So it's good that you have an accountant in your business, right? So everything is, tabulated. Okay. Okay. So D, right? Okay. This is the other team itself, customer care and the account management, the account maintenance team. Okay. So this is customer account, not the accounting team, right? So this is actually the customer care. Which they come up with loyalty programs, point system for our influencers, loyalty program for our customers, and they actually also, try to actually push some kind of a referral scheme for our customers itself. That means they refer, they share the link, then they have more points, and the points they can actually redeem, our gift card at Amazon, our gift card at our Shopify store, right? So we always talk about that in our coaching program itself. There's a few systems that we use, and they need to actually plan regarding the upsells and downsells and the cross sells. Right, majority is the upsells and the cross sells, right? So we always want to increase the the EOV, the order value of the the customers itself. All right, the average order value, and also the lifetime value of the customers, right? Because we also want to actually 80-20 the customers, right? So 20% of customers, they'll give us 80% of profit. So we always want to discuss with the customer care team, right, to see how we can actually value add to the customers who actually buy the most from us, right? So they are like our VVIP customers, okay? And they also plan about warranties, the CRM, right? The CRM is the customer relationship management. Normally we use Active Campaign, right? And it's an upgraded version of Active Campaign from there, right? And also they actually have to see the complaints, the returns, refunds, and also replacement. What kind of product, right? There's too many refunds, there's too many replacement. Then we'll need to talk to the customers, we'll need to talk to the influencers, on how to actually improve the product itself. Then they feed back to the product team. So the thing is that, the next point, right, is all the departments will talk to each other. Okay, so over here, right, okay, all the departments will talk to each other. The product team, right, will talk to the sales and marketing team. All right. And the sales marketing team, right, will always talk to the product team. Okay, so what do they talk about? They always talk about, what kind of product they can bring in the next time round, right? And this will actually help a lot in product research, because when the sales marketing team, right, communicate with the account team, all right, who always communicate with the customers, they, of course, they talk to the customers, right? These people talk to the customers, okay? And when they talk to customers, right, there will be some kind of feedbacks, right, saying that, hey, I think this product, right, can be bigger, can be smaller, can be lighter, can be brighter, can be darker, whatever, okay? And the customer care team, right, will talk to the sales and marketing to see whether is it relevant, right? Is the marketing angle wrong, or rather, do we need to actually improve the products from here? Okay, so long story short, let me just, I think this is, sorry. Okay. All right, a bit messy, so let me just clean this up. All right, anyway. All right, so this team, right, they'll talk to the customers. Okay, when the customers opt in, they email, they DM, they communicate with us through TikTok or whatsoever. We see the TikTok comments whatsoever, in regards to our in regards to the comments regarding our products itself. Then they will feedback, okay, and the customer care will talk to the the sales and marketing, right, and the sales marketing will actually talk to the product team itself to see how to improve the product. Then if we need to improve the product, then they will talk to the financial team and the planning team to see whether can we bring in this product. Is there any certification involved? At the same time, do we have the budget to actually improve the products, right? So after that, budget approved already, then go back to the product team, everything is fine. Then they will tell the sales and marketing team, right, that this product we want to launch, and are you able to actually come up with some kind of some kind of creative for a TikTok channel, because we do a lot of organic. So we always put up organic contents, and this sales and marketing team, right, they will talk to the influencers, all right? And after that, they'll go back to this and say that, hey, maybe we need to actually come up with some kind of, what do you call that? The cash flow, right? Because now we need to launch more campaigns and all that. Do we have any increased marketing budget, and will this affect the year-on-year growth, right, in regards to this? Okay, so yeah, that's the main thing. Then after that, right, everything is fine. Then they will talk to the customer care, right, and tell our customers, say that, hey, right now we have a new product. Are you interested to try? Are you interested to get it at 10% off, 15% off, right? And yeah, they will build the relationship, because customers, right, always want to actually know whether is there a new product launch, and are they part of it, right? Are they part of this new product launch? Because they are the VVIP, right? They are your loyal fans already, right? So let me see whether is there any questions. Yep. Okay. How to check product patent? Very simple. You can just go to USPTO, and also you can Google on Google that says Sami, you can actually just go to USPTO or Google patent. All right. Okay. Honestly speaking, right, how to do product patent search, right? If the product is similar to the patent filed on Google patent, right, then you don't sell then you don't sell, right? If it's similar, okay. But you don't ask me how similar is similar. Okay, if let's say, for example, this Apple Pencil, right, at the top, maybe there's you want to actually launch a similar design like this, but maybe your design is over here is flat, maybe over here, right, is flat. Then you ask me can do it or not, right? No, because only here is different. Because it's going to majority of the product is similar, right? If majority of the product is similar, then I will not launch this product, because it's going to be dangerous, and you are going to attract a lot of unnecessary, what they call that, unnecessary problem. Okay, so Google patent, all right, there's a lot. You can go to USPTO also, all right, at the same time. But if you ask me, hey, should my product, my product is very similar. I want to launch this product. It's very similar to one of the product that is selling on Amazon. Then you got to actually ask a patent lawyer, right? If it's very similar, okay, right? Okay, so yeah, let's come back to this at the same time, all right? So the thing is that, this, is it very overwhelming to you guys, for you guys? Right? If overwhelming, you can say yes, it's very overwhelming, it's too much. If it's no, just let me know in the comment box. On the screen itself, you can just say no, it's fine. Let me know your comments, right? I see whether is everything's okay. Okay, Mark says it's good, right? Thanks. Okay, I try to keep things as simple and short, right? I don't want to actually do you remember one brand for one category? Do you recommend one brand for each category? For example, one brand for no, don't do that. Don't do one brand for this, one brand for that, one brand for this. Nightmare. Okay, then you're gonna have 3 different websites, 3 different Facebook page, 3 different IG, 3 different TikTok. Then you'll be like me. Okay, 3 different nightmare. Okay, I have 3 brands: outdoor, baby, kitchen dining, 3 different websites. But recently we merged everything into one. All right, then become Nestle, right? Nestle, they have a lot of brands below them, right? So I become Nestle. That's why I have this team lah, right? Okay. Christina, you say one you say one right? Okay, one wife can already, right? One brand, one wife. Don't need to actually so many different brand. Then you go crazy. One brand for everything, guys. Don't say that. Oh, this brand, right? I use for kitchen. Then cannot use for outdoor. No such thing. No such thing, right? Name it such a way that you can use for everything. Okay, right? So let me just and the thing is that, let me just come back to this. When you build a team like this, right? Okay, so which one do you start first? I recommend that you guys start with the product team first. The product and these two. These two. Right? Product team, sales and marketing. But if you are very tied up, all right, if you are very tied up, financially tied, you should start with this first. The sales and marketing team. This is very, 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 very important. Very, very important. The sales and marketing team. Because the sales and marketing team, right, will bring in the sales. They'll bring the money for you. All right? The rest is just to make sure that you stay afloat. You are stable. Everything is fine. But the sales and marketing team, right, is the most important. Right? Because they are the team, right, that give you the money. The sales marketing team. Okay, the rest you can actually do yourself. But the thing is that, if you want, the next one, right, will be the product team. Okay, so these two. All right. So, yep. All right, so I think it's half an hour already. So can you guys let me know whether you guys enjoy this session? If you guys enjoy this session, right, can do me a favor. You just say yes, that you enjoyed. And maybe you can give me a like, for this Facebook Live, right? Okay, because last time I never asked for any likes. Then I noticed that recently a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people doing Facebook Live, right? They say that, oh, can you give me a like and share? So maybe today we start with something like maybe a like, right, for our Facebook Live, right? I never do that. Okay. Yeah, next time must like and share. So let me just get in tune with it, right? Yeah, like and share. So Christina, maybe next time you can remind me lah. All right. Hey, somebody is pressing the like vigorously. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So if you guys enjoy this session, let me know by pressing the like. Okay, somebody is very violent with the like. I can see a lot of likes already. Amazing, amazing. All right. So I think Summer asked one question, right? What is your view on partnering a friend to start an Amazon e-commerce business? Okay, so honestly speaking, right, partnering with a friend can, but you must have some kind of agreement. Okay, because the thing is that, okay, this friend, right, you know him or her for quite some time already, or what? Because, right, because if you want to partner with a friend, all right, if you want to partner with a friend, can, but is the friend willing to go through all the hardship with you? Does the friend willing to go through all the hardship with you? Okay, I have a very, very good friend. His name is Terrence. He's my business partner for the last 9 years. We went through a lot of hardship. I can't say any funny words in this Facebook live. If not, I cannot ban. But he went through a lot of, with me, right? A lot of downs, right? Our business have more downs than ups, more downs than ups. Okay, our business for both Wa Academy and my e-commerce business. All right, and he's not calculative in money, right? That time he's helping me, right, to actually get me out of my $300,000 of worth of debt. All right, let me just switch this. Okay, right, so that time, right, he's trying to actually help me to get me out of debt. He don't want a single cent from my business. He do not want, right? He said that the money, go and pay your debts, all right? Then anything extra, just put it back. If you want to take, you just take, right? He don't care. Until the day that I do up a balance, the balance sheet, the ledger to show him, then he's like, actually, you don't need to do that, lah, right? But his investment of $5,000, I remember his first investment of $5,000, right? Pull me until today, right? Along the way, we have a lot of downs. We never argue, right? He always support me regardless of what, right? So I want to be very grateful. So if you can find somebody like that, right, who is willing to go through the downs with you, the downs, not the ups. Everybody will enjoy ups one, right? So willing to go through the downs, okay, and share the hardship, then go for this kind of partnership with your friend, all right? Honestly, I'm very grateful lah. I'm very grateful to Terrence, all right? Yeah. No, Terrence don't have a deep pocket, right, at a point of time. But of course, the thing is that he just sponsored me with like his first $5,000. He just transferred me the money inside my bank account. And next day when I see my bank account, I immediately go and scold him. I say that, why you put $5,000 inside for what, right? Then today onwards, I need to account everything already, right? So every week I will go through the money spent with him and all that. Until today, the GM, right? Until today, the GM, right? This person, right, runs the entire business for me already, 100%. So the GM will report to me, then I'll report to Terrence. All right, report to me, then I'll tell Terrence what's happening, right? But normally Terrence said, you're just settle, no problem. I'm happy that the business is growing, right? Yeah, I'm very grateful, right, to Terrence. Okay, until today, I'm still very grateful, right? He helped me a lot. Yeah, in both my businesses, right? Wa Academy and my e-commerce business. Okay, so yeah, I hope Summer, did I answer a question regarding this? Right? Did I answer a question? Right? If yes, I need to. Yeah, that's great. That's great. All right. So, yeah, I hope today's session, right, have some kind of insight, right, for you to actually build your business, and what is going on behind the scene in my business itself. To be honest, right, you can start by doing it yourself. Most of the time you don't need a friend, right? But if there's a friend, right, who can go through all the hardship with you, and he or she has done that before, and you guys can actually work together, go for it. But you have to be very clear that there's going to be a lot of disappointment, there's going to be a lot of hardship, there's going to be a lot of challenges, my dear friends. All right, I'm not saying that this business is easy. Okay, I'm not saying that this business is easy, guys. All right, I'm not saying that this business is tough. Right, it's tough. Right, it's tough. Honest fact. Right, but the thing is that if you want somebody, right, to actually work together and push each other, then you go for it. Yeah, it's like a marriage, but don't get married first. Don't get married first. All right, dating first. Okay. Yep. All right. So yep, that's about it. See you guys, my dear students. Like Christina, Clement. Thanks for coming. Right. Thanks everybody for coming. I'll see you guys in the next Facebook Live next Wednesday, same time again. All right. See you guys. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you guys. Thank you guys for coming. All right. Bye bye.